Welcome back to House of Slug. My name's Co, and my pronouns are they, them. Let's do some upcycling because we need to use what we already have, make it better. Okay? Have you thrifted a bunch of things and then been like, I high-key regret thrifting this? Or maybe you've had something for 10 years and you're like, I'm over this, but I can't let it go. So yeah, let me show you what we're working with. I'm gonna do an ice dye, which I've never done. I'm very excited about. And my beautiful, lovely friend Emily, who owns a shop called Buffalo Betty Trading Co. Please go check her out. She's amazing. Buy something from her. Everything she makes is so beautiful. And I hope that I follow her directions well and that I end up with something just, a fraction as beautiful as what she makes. So I have this tank top and these shorts. They're both thrifted. They're both from Old Navy. This tank top had a built-in bra. I cut the bra out. It looks a little wacky around the edges, but also like maybe it's kind of cool and raw edgy. We're gonna ice dye these two things. And I truly can't remember what colors I picked because it's been like a month or two since I got this dye, but this is the dye. It's like powdery dye. So basically I got this like whole little kit situation. It's like these two clear bins, this little grid and a little spoon. We got rubber bands as well as soda ash. I'm so excited. This just black and white striped t-shirt. I've had it over a decade. It's giving Pugsley. I got it from ASOS back when I still, shopped fast fashion. And what I want to do, I want to bleach dye this. So I used to have this shirt that I found and I got rid of it because it didn't fit me anymore. But basically it was a black and white striped shirt like this and someone had bleach dyed it. And so just the black stripes are like bleach dyed and splotchy areas. So we're gonna bleach dye this one. It's Beach House shirt, my favorite band, even my tattoo, my devotion cake. And anyway, I don't ever wear this because it's white. I just don't love wearing white. Does anybody else have a problem wearing white? I feel like most people feel more comfortable wearing white than they do black, but I'm the complete opposite. I'm gonna dye it like a baby pink color with just like grit dye. And I think that'll be really cute with the hearts, and there's these little hearts on the sleeve. And then that will save this shirt and I will wear it like out of the house, I hope. And the last thing, I don't know. I got this camo shirt mostly because it's a 4X and it was completely brand new and it had the tags on it. And I live in the mountains of Appalachia. So sometimes, I feel like a country boy. Call me John Denver. Thank God I'm a country boy. And I bought this and I've never worn it. But here's what I want to do. I saw this video forever ago and I wish that I could find it, but I can't. But if you know what I'm talking about, please let me know. It was an Asian person and they like spray painted on, it wasn't a camo shirt, but they spray painted on a shirt. They laid a chain down and spray painted, and then like the outline of the chain with the spray paint is on the shirt. So I bought a chain and I bought some spray paint and I want to try that. I also have a rose stencil So I thought it'd be cool to do like chains and roses on the camo shirt and probably crop it as well because it's quite long. But we'll see. We'll see if I crop it. I just highly recommend getting creative with the clothes you already have because there's so much out there that's getting thrown in the ocean and shit. Have fun. Be creative for a minute. Whatever. And if it doesn't end up looking good, it's like you weren't going to wear it anyway. But I have really high hopes for everything. I think it's all going to be super good. Let's get going. We need to start on our DIYs. Okay? Oh my God. Quit talking to me. I just want to show you guys my outfit today because it's really cute. I went and had lunch with my partner and I made tofu sandwiches and we sat outside and it was really lovely. Anyway, I'm gonna have to change to dye stuff because I don't want to get anything on my outfit. Here's my little fit. Thanks for coming to my fit talk. Okay, now let's go DIY. We've changed. We're in the kitchen. We gotta put the soda ash in hot water. I need to get my notes. So we mix the soda ash with hot water and we let it sit for 1 hour with the clothes in it. So here's what I'm ice dyeing, as you recall. Ooh, who else hates powdery gloves? Ooh. Let's do the pink dye next. So that's the beach house, the white shirt. Petal pink, and it is all-purpose dye. This is a cotton shirt that I'm dyeing. And this says cotton. So we know we have the right dye. Should I dye something else pink? Okay, hear me out. Because if I'm going to use half a bottle, I might as well dye something else. My partner is a drag king, and they bought whitey tighties for a drag number, and then they had like a whole pack. So I took some of them because I think they're so funny. What if I dye them petal pink? Okay, I'm doing it. Hold on. Okay. That's gonna be adorable. Okay. What a good idea. Thank you again to Emily. She let me borrow her big pot. Oh my. So I looked up, boiling water is over 200 degrees, and this just needs to be 140 degrees. So I think I could just boil the water and then turn it off and then put the dye stuff in. I think. That's what we're doing. Oh, this is the only salt I have. And it doesn't pop off. So I'm gonna have to grate a cup of salt. I've grown weary. Measure. It's the next day. The ice dye has to sit for 24 hours. These dogs literally never shut the fuck up. I can't find my rose stencil to spray paint. However, I did find a bag of flower crowns I made 7 years ago. Typical. Clear the sidewalk, do the spray paint, and bleach dye. Okay, Slugs. So I'm going to spray paint this shirt first. I have hot pink spray paint. I didn't get fabric spray paint. This is just leftover spray paint that I have from spray painting my coffee table. So we're going to hope for the best. I have a literal chain that I got from Lowe's. And I'm just going to lay out my shirt. I think I'm going to spray the chain like around the neck, on the ends of the sleeves, and the bottom, because I don't have my rose stencil. It looked really cute long, so we're going to keep it long. We're not going to crop it. Is this thing on? Okay, I have to know. I have to know if it worked. Oh boy, it didn't work. Okay, so I think, as you can see, it would look cool on a lighter surface, but on this, it doesn't really read as chain. It's not giving chain. So I'm not gonna keep going. I spray painted the chain down here. It really needs to be like on a lighter shirt, and I don't have one right now. So that's okay. We live, we learn. Listen up, slugs. Hoping this one goes well. It still hasn't been 24 hours with the ice dye, so hoping that one goes well too. I just put some bleach and water in this spray bottle. It was Beach Babe salt spray. It sprays like a fine mist, so I think that could look cool. So we're gonna bleach dye the striped shirt. I'm just gonna lay it flat on the ground and spray it with this misting spray of bleach. It better look cool, or else. The bottom didn't really dye, so I consulted with my dye master, and she said that I can go ahead and flip this over, which I've done here, and I'll put some more tissue on top of it and add some ice, and I have some more dye, and I'll sprinkle a little bit on and wait until morning so it will cover this part. However, the tank top is dyed, so I'm gonna wash it out. And the update on the bleach dye, it's kind of hard to tell, but it bleach dyed. There's some spots. Okay, so I'm like sitting here and I was like, what can I do to try to fix this? And it's actually like scraping off with a pair of scissors. I can't really do it with one hand, but I'm basically just like scraping it, you know, better with two hands, and it's coming off pretty well. So I'm gonna just sit here and watch something and scrape this and see if I can get a lot of it off. Here's what happened with the ice dye. Look up close. Look at how cute this is. Look at these shorts. Oh, oh my God. Here's the back. Shout out to my friend Emily, who gave stellar instructions on how to ice dye. She is an amazing fiber artist, and I'm so lucky to know her. Otherwise, there's no way in hell I would have created this. I mean, what? But I followed all her instructions. You have to let it sit. It takes a while, but it is worth it. She was right. You can't touch it, and I didn't touch it. Everything in me wanted to touch it and look at it, but I didn't. I left it alone. Now I have the cutest little set. I mean, wow. We did have a thrift flip fail. Well, of course. And we had a thrift flip meh. That's fine. And then we had two things that I absolutely love other than these. So let's look at that. So, oh my God, you guys. These whitey tidies that I dyed pink. Oh my God. I feel like Pee Wee Herman when he's like, look at my big underwear. It's, oh, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, look at my big, cute, pink men's underwear. I wore the other pair already just around the house, and I was like, this is everything I've ever dreamed of. Thank you. This is very subtle. So I'm trying to get into the natural light here. It didn't really work out exactly how I wanted it to. But I think it's because the spray bottle I used was such a fine mist. I think I might try again where I just sort of crumple it up and pour the bleach dye on instead of spraying it. It's no big wow factor, but I like it a little better than I did before. It gives some interest. Here's the beach house shirt that I dyed pink. Oh, I love it so much, pink with the hearts. Yeah, I will definitely wear this a hell of a lot more now. It turned out so cute. I love the sleeve with the hearts. And if you haven't listened to Beach House, well, why not? They're so wonderful. They've been like my favorite band since, gosh, 2010. It's been a while now. I love them. So anyway, I love the pink. It gives a lot more interest. It spruced up my boring white shirt. I feel excited. It's still too hot for long sleeves, but when the fall hits, catch me out here in my pink long sleeve beach house shirt. As we kind of already know, spray painting a chain on this camo shirt was not it. It was not the move. My bad. I thought it was going to look amazing. Luckily, I was able to scrape off a lot of the spray paint, and it has like this still like a pink hue. So hear me out. I'm going to get some more of this pink dye and dye this entire thing pink. So it has that pink hue. And that's going to be such a cute t-shirt dress, right? So I'm going to do that. This was my big flop. I think what I've learned is I try to do too many things at once. And I think it's because I get really burned out and then I spend a lot of time needing rest. And then, in my rest stage, however long that ends up being, I don't really get to create a lot of stuff because I'm so overwhelmed. And I think that's just an unfortunate side effect of having autism and ADHD. And that's okay. I'm, I'm learning to navigate it a lot better. But I see that once my burnout kind of subsides, I want to do too many things at once. Like, why did I do all of this at once? Part of me was like, well, this video, if I just ice dye, that's not enough. As if these two beautiful pieces wouldn't be enough. I was like, I have to dye everything I've been wanting to dye. I have to do it all. And I'm going to do it all today. And I literally, in my pea brain, was like, this is going to take about 3 hours to dye all of this stuff. So, I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm changing, and that's cool. I think that I had two flops because I did too many things at once. You really need to laser focus on one thing at a time. You know what I mean? And that can be hard for me. I learned a cool lesson. Um, you know, it's okay to focus on one thing. So I don't burn myself out again trying to do, 47 things at once. So there you go, slugs. I love you bunches. If you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe and give me a like. I'm just building a cute slug community of slug people who want to do things in a sustainable, fun way, make cute outfits, go thrifting, try to upcycle things, try to use what you already have. Capitalism thrives with insecurity. So the biggest fuck you is loving yourself and using what you already have. So let's keep trying to do that. All right. Bye, slugs.